Welcome back to the official Block 2 of the annual Marywood Given Day stream. I am your host, OG Spec98, or aka Austin Gannon, or aka Spectre Gaming 9. I am one of the founding members of the program, and today I'll be presenting a game that no one has really even thought of or decided to do until now. And that game is, as you can clearly see on your screen right now, that'll be Dragonball Sparking Zero, a 3D combat game designed around Dragon Ball characters that's based on the Budokai Tenkaichi series back in the day, way back in PS3, PS2 era of gaming. It was quite a long time ago. And that's quite what I have about that. And today, I have a very, very special guest. He's international. He also likes Dragon Ball, he also likes hockey. Welcome to the first official stream of Mr. Applied Nugget 55. Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi guys, I'm Applied Nugget 55. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball, hockey, and also, surprisingly, baseball. And
very nice, Mr. Applied Nugget 55. So, shall we delve into the concourse? And also, people, if you don't see the link down the bottom to donate, please, we encourage you / recommend at least even donate a little bit for Mary's annual giving day. We have a goal for $2,500. It helps, so greatly be appreciated as we have a set goal. And if we hit that set goal, our esports director will shave his head and donate his hair to a fundraiser that will donate hair for kids with chronic baldness, and for a very good cause in northeastern PA, and just, overall just good cause. So, anyway, with that being said, shall we dive into the action, Mr. Applied Nugget 55?
yes, we shall.
Alright, let's do it. So first off, we have a few things planned for you. So we got a couple of tournaments that we'd like to showcase to you, as Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has a lot of different game modes, ranging from episode battles to ultimate battles, from mission to 100, which is kind of like a solo leveling, kind of like to prove your skill in different scenarios. And episode battle, you can play as your favorite Dragon Ball character, depending if they have an actual mainline story in the saga. But anyway, we have a few things planned for online, so that'll be the tournament feature. And Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has plenty of tournaments to pick on. You can make your own, or you can actually pick one of the preset ones, like obviously God Destruction one, Yamcha games, and just a bunch of others that you can endlessly customize, ranging from the smallest little detail, from character restrictions to the time limit. I'm not sure why I said time limit second. That was me being a weirdo, but you get what I mean. It was just, it can be very entertaining to say the least. And yeah, let's get right into it. And Mr. Applied Nugget, would you do the honors of sending the host an invite, please, to the very first tournament? Also, I forgot to disclose that these tournaments range from solo battles, which range from 1v1s, to full-on team battles between 5-on-5 with capsules, or you can do without capsules. It's completely up to you. It's fully customizable in your own unique way. It is meant to do this because obviously Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is like this and likes to be, As we're going to be showcasing it in this very first tournament, we will be showcasing a solo tournament between me and my good friend Applied Nugget 55 here, and just, let's see what happens here. As we're starting off with a single battle, we will be seeing what kind of things will be happening, and also, the battle order will be in order. So obviously, every single battle will happen solo, not as simultaneously, so pretty much each battle will go one by one. Since there's only 8 people, there's only quarters, semis, and the final, so it goes by relatively quickly if you know what you're doing. And if you win the entire tournament, you get a range from you get a prize from like 1,000 zen to like a Dragon Ball from the Namek Dragon Ball series Purunga, or the original Dragon Ball series Shinron. So it could vary, but let's see what happens. And plus, also all the matchups are already preset by the game itself. So It's completely random if I get to fight my friend on round 1 or not, so it's going to be completely up to the game, so let's see what happens here. And as we hop right into it, shall we get right into the action?
Yes, we shall.
We should love to see some Dragon Ball action. Because this is what you signed up for. This is Block 2, this is Dragon Ball. Everyone likes Dragon Ball. No matter whether they like it or not. Even though you might not people even recognize the game, you definitely recognize some of the characters that we will potentially be playing. And so, as for my very first pick, I will go with a character from Dragon Ball Super. As for per example, I will be going with the superhero version of Piccolo from the Dragon Ball Superhero movie. Sorry to announce my character blatantly obvious, but this is who I'm going with for the very first tournament here. And Demo, or Platinum 55, who will you be going with this very first round? I'll like to ask.
The very first character I would choose is also from from Dragon Ball Super. The most obvious main character of them all, Goku.
I did not realize Goku would be part of the superhero movie, but he actually was. He did make a few appearances, even though he was literally fighting Vegeta the entire time, and it looks like we caught the lucky end of the stick, and we're on the opposite sides of the bracket, courtesy of Bandai Namco, the creator of this very game. So obviously I'll be fighting in battle number 2 against the little base form Broly here. I have a very stigma against Broly's, because literally just a formal word of saying bully. That's especially how I see it. So, let's see what happens here, shall we? I'll go let the intros rock.
You won't be showing up to this fight, because I'm going to end you here and now.
You wanna die?
So, there's some characters that allow unique dialogue, but as we hop straight into the action here, I looks like I'm getting beat up a little bit already. But that is no big deal. We got 180 seconds to defeat the opponent. So as you can see, I'm trying to focus here, more or less, but obviously still provide you with some entertaining content. So obviously I'm just trying to do some unique stuff here. So I do a quick counter, throw a wild sense. As you can see, that wild sense clearly worked. So I can immediately counter. So mid-combo, the CPU Broly just has to transform into Super Saiyan 1 or LSJ1 from the very first Broly movie, believe it or not. And I'm going to toss a super out while boosting my super attacks. And guess what? I have won my round 1 game.
What you're thinking. Good, it's not Goku or Vegeta. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but...
And obviously, all the characters have unique outro and intro dialogues, depending on who they're up against. So obviously with DBZ Broly, there's not going to be much interaction with Super Piccolo, but, you know, we ball. And now, we get to see my friend in action here with his Goku against Super Saiyan Vegito. And I'll let my friend commentate for this one, because this is his fight.
Alright. I'm so excited for this.
You're pretty hot-blooded for someone with 1 foot already in the grave. Come on, let's get started.
As you guys already know before, each character has their specific intros.
That's it. You're still not strong enough to beat me.
You want to prove how powerful you are, right? Defeat me and you'll be the strongest in the universe!
As you see, I then start right in battle. And automatically I start getting thrown. I got thrown by Super Vegito. But, here we go. Me doing a couple of combos. Doing some back hits.
Probably with a couple of key blasts, I see. Nice. Good work.
Yes. And already gonna transform way early into the battle.
Why aren't you going all out from the get-go? What's spectacular?
See, do some more combos. Throw a couple key blasts in there. Of course, he blocks them because it's a computer player. And as you see here, guys, this is the first official clash you ever see between two characters.
That clash, you essentially need to just to mash square as hard as you humanly can. You can boost it if you want to get some more extra power in that, but that is going to waste some of your key bars and will waste some of your stamina. So I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time, but if it feels necessary, then you can do it. And once again, Super Vegeta opts to go to Sparking mode. Will he use his ultimate? That will be the ultimate question. And people don't know, that that purple electric bar is the Sparking meter, which can release his ultimate attack. And mind you, each character in this game, regardless of form, has his own unique special attack for his ultimate. As for example, we might see Super Saiyan Blue Goku's ultimate in about a few seconds. And as you can see, the animations are absolutely phenomenal. Even though the game might not be great as itself, the animations are probably better than we've seen before. And it looks like Mr. Applied Knocker 55 has taken his first battle.
I've been looking forward
It was
to a
not
real
that hard. I could defeat Super Vegito anytime.
Good work, good work. Super Vegeta before patch, believe it or not, if people don't know, or just not haven't been keeping up with Dragonball Sparking Zero news, when he was first out, he was absolutely busted with his After Image Strike skill, where you really just keep spamming that with 3 skill points and just go weave around everybody and just hit everybody without any result of consequence and probably get it like a perfect win. It was kind of a similar case with Edge for Gogeta, but we don't get into that story. Because we are about to get into battle number 2, and I will be fighting Second Form Cell.
If you win this fight, you're in the finals.
And this tournament is the Otherworld tournament, hosting by King Kai, so if you hear King Kai's voice, that is why.
Goku and Vegeta won't be showing up to this fight, because I'm going to end you here and now. You want me to get serious, don't you?
So as we hop in match number 2, this will be the semis for this first solo tournament. So I do a little bit of combo showcases real quick, you know, as per usual. Charging up my ki. So I tripped him up, I followed up. Might not be the greatest display of skill, but I'm willing to showcase it. As we're fighting on the edge of the map right now, this is quite the interesting situation I got myself in. I tried to counter it, but I couldn't get out of it because I was stuck in a corner. And I do a little bit of a down kick, but the down kick actually unfortunately missed. So I'll finish off with the super. I'll finish off with my rush attack. So each character has a unique skill set depending on if they're a key-based character, melee-based character, and all that. But unfortunately, I did miss my rush attack, but there's still no problem for me to defeat Second Form Cell.
Good, it's not Goku or Vegeta. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but...
It's only depending if a character's ultimate actually has a rush animation where you charge in like a melee strike, or you can shoot from afar like a beam. So, it's solely depending on the character you choose in this game to begin with. Now, as I defeat Second Form Cell, I will move on to the finals, as I await my next opponent, which inevitably will be my friend coexisting in this tournament. And he will commentate this fight against Mecha Frieza.
Quite the lineup of powerhouses we got here. Now we're talking.
You're not gonna do bad stuff anymore, right?
And if you guys watch the Dragon Ball series, I'm pretty sure you realize this is a canon fight, but of course this is a different form of Frieza. It's not the regular Frieza. As you see here, guys, I'm getting a little bit. I'm getting hit by Frieza.
Well done. This is getting exciting now.
And when I play against Frieza, he likes to use his beam attack a lot, like spam it as much as can, which I find kind of annoying.
it's not really annoying until someone actually does it back. Just add on to that.
And I tried my rush attack, but as you saw, I obviously missed.
But
But it's okay. I got my ultimate ready.
Yeah, with the castle setup, you can actually do some really wild things. Even if you miss your rush attack, there is still some meter left for you to burn within that sparking meter and that purple gauge you see in that top right corner underneath the health bar for that character. So if you have a little bit, if you still see that purple bar, you still can unleash your ultimate no matter how much ki you have. So it's solely depending if you have that purple bar fully charged or not.
Exactly. Sorry about that, guys. I had some technical difficulties there with my microphone.
It's all good, no worries about that. We can hear you just fine. Loud and clear.
Perfect. As you see here, guys, this is Super Saiyan Goku's ultimate. As you guys may know, if you play Sparking Zero, each character, each different transformation for character has different unique ultimates. So as you just saw there, my ultimate was Sonic Blast. But now I'm going to transform into Super Saiyan God and trying to see if I could release Super Saiyan God Goku's ultimate.
Micro Freeze did just use paralysis, and it looks like my friend is getting comboed a little bit. But luckily, he does have a good health advantage over Mecha Freezer right now. He does get a good block, but he does a little bit of chip damage.
And now here's Super Saiyan God Goku's ultimate.
Super God Kamehameha.
And as you see there, it landed.
Landed perfectly, doing 18,113 damage. Precisely on the dot.
You'll have to prove it.
And obviously with that, my friend is moving on to the finals, awaiting his opponent, in which the opponent will be me. So this is going to be quite a thrilling finals, wouldn't you say, Mr. Crawford? Or should I say
Yes,
Mr. Nugget?
Yes, sir.
So, for the finals, we have Piccolo from the Dragon Ball Superhero movie versus Goku from Dragon Ball Super.
Can I have your attention, please? It's time to determine the best fighter.
And also, we'll probably both be quiet, because obviously, especially when going against each other, we tend to focus a little bit too hard, at least for in some cases, but
Hey, Piccolo!
it sometimes works.
Way stronger since the last time I saw you.
Underestimate me this time, and you'll be in for a world of pain.
And see that? That has some unique dialogue between these two characters.
Wait a second. What was the occasion?
And we do like a little bit of tradition. We like to spin around real quick. As a little bit of our personal tradition. You don't have to do this. And for sake of our charging, we like to do the flight down. Just flight down spam a little bit. It's quite goofy, I know, but it kind of gets our fingers warmed up. And obviously, in a few moments, we will be fighting. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. So I'll start.
What an intense back and forth. Not even I know how this will pan out.
So I start with my rush attack, see if it connects, and it does connect. Jumping time does make a connection, 9.5k damage.
What spectacular form!
I will try charging. Charging works.
A parting gift, just for you.
Explosive Ruin. Good block.
That was an excellent block.
Transforming into Super Saiyan.
So that was called a revenge counter, if you don't know that. I get myself easily out of that combo with costing only 2 skill points. I know it is quite costly, but sometimes it could be worthwhile. As I can see, I definitely timed that grab perfectly with his vanish. That definitely was not called for, but you know, it works.
No more playing around.
So I do like a little bit of block string. wasting some of my skill points, which is quite unfortunate, but a little combo string from my good old friend Applied Nugget 55. I'll grab again.
It's over.
Do a little bit of wild sense.
Useless. You can run all
Do a rush attack and I'll boost this. He vanished it. Impressive. Now, Demos, tell me a little bit of a background story with you in this game. How long ago did you start?
How long? To be fair, I don't remember exactly how long I've started. It's been a couple of months now since I started playing Sparking Zero. Once I first started, yeah, of course, I wasn't good because I'm not used to the controls of this Dragon Ball game. But I've been getting lots of help from my friend here, Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been getting it every single time I have the chance. I've been practicing, and now I've gone to where I am today because from a lovely friend of mine.
Very well, very nicely said. Very nicely said. Yeah, I kind of helped train them because I was out of the two of us, I was the first one who actually got this game off of pre-order. So it was actually quite, you know, I just couldn't wait to see what all the hype was about this game. And fortunately enough, at least for me, I would take the very first 20 win with Dragon Ball Superhero Piccolo against Applied Nugget 55's Super Saiyan Super Goku.
Alrighty, at the end of the Otherworld tournament, all of the competitors showed real moxie out
And I have to take a little bit of a downtime here. I like to remind people who are watching currently in this hour block time, I like to announce just a little bit of encouragement to go down below and just, you know, throw a little donation there to help support Marywood's Giving Day and just, you know, toss in to help support the community, because obviously without your support, we cannot do able the things that you do, especially funding our programs, funding for future endeavors like future trips, going to future LAN events. Stuff would be like that, you know, it could be as simple as $5, it could be the most expensive thing, but any small or any big donation would definitely be big help. And as of recently, I heard we're up to $200 or $200 whole dollars out of the 2,500 goal to for our esports director to shave his head. So we were just actually looking forward for a nice, encouraging donation once again. Just if you want to, it's no obligatory thing. Just again, if it's out there, it's out there. If you don't want to waste your money on this, it's perfectly understandable. Everything has gone up in price significantly due to inflation, but I know when to talk politics as we go head straight into back to start Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So shall we continue, Mr. Crawford?
Yes, we shall.
It's good to see
Yes,
you,
we
Dad.
shall.
In Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, there's a variety, have a good amount of variety, especially in offline battles. You can do offline teams, practice your combos, go to online training, practice your combos. You go to super training, you go battle training to learn about the mechanics of this game, or you can head straight onto online or offline battles, just straight up with your friends and rivals, which is also very fun. So it's, you know, has a lot of variety to it. It has also have a war tournament mode where you can set up your tournaments, like we just did.
Piccolo, he's a good
And if you're not really into online stuff, don't you worry. But Sparking Zero also offers episode battles from your favorite characters, ranging from Goku to Goku Black, Trunks, Jiren, Gohan, Vegeta, just to name a few. They do like their own personal story, and they have some unique dialogue in there too, and some unique what-if scenarios, which is also quite cool. I will not say the least. I only have done a handful of them, but it is out there. And also in terms of Ultimate Battle, if it's around, you can do a custom battle. You can make your own custom battles with your own particular scenarios and particular what-ifs. So if you want to see that full power Jiren versus that full power Broly, custom battle for sure definitely does have it. So it's going to be quite entertaining to see that. And also for this Mission 100, I will briefly showcase this. So essentially, it's more or less it's all single player, but as you can see in that gold bar up top, there's actually exactly 100 battles. Wow, quote unquote, the Mission 100, crazy. But anyway, there's 100 total battles you can do single player, ranging from solo battles to teams to DP battles. And DP battles in this game are essentially team battles, but they have like a DP cost limit depending on what the character's cost is, ranging from like 3 to 10. So it could vary, but with this, it's very, very stringent on what characters you want to pick in terms of DP cost or just team overall pick. But there's some cases where you can pick your own characters for real as your own team, but it does limit you in that way with the DP cost, which unfortunately not the best way to go, but you know, it's there. So obviously, while waiting for the second invite for the second tournament, I will briefly showcase just anything you would like to see. I will showcase all the different modes,
Oh, hey, Dad.
battle and training, challenges and missions once you have done them. As you can clearly see, I'm going to send those missions real quick to clear a few of them out, or I have already. So, as we hop right back to, as soon as I clear all those missions out, I get the second invite from my friend as we're about to commence the second part of this stream, and that'll be the second solo tournament.
Make a request from me.
So, Demos, what's your thought of your of the stream so far? Would you like to chime in?
Yeah, I would like to say, like, I'm stuttering a lot. It's Dragon Ball related. And I don't know, I just enjoy playing this pretty much.
That's a valid reason. Even though I will say this, even though you are quite mic shy, you literally have all the knowledge, probably a lot more than me, honestly. But after a saga, crazy. But anyway, as we're about to hop into this tournament, I'm going to pick a very thematic character for this. In teams, essentially, what capsules you have on your characters. So we'll just see what happens here. Alright, let's get right into the action. I'm about to pick Super Saiyan, or at least, you know what, base Gohan team. Because I have him Proficiency 6, and if people don't know, they're just, you know, overall characters that are abnormally large-sized, to say the least. Now, Mr. Applied Nugget 55, what do you think your favorite characters are in this game? And just overall in general, in terms of Dragon Ball.
Favorite characters in general. I do like Gohan, that can go from Super Saiyan all the way to Beast. I also do like the main character of Dragon Ball, Goku, because he has so many cool transformations. The thing is Beerus, God Destruction Beerus.
Beerus, you like the cat, don't you? Like to pet the cat? Say, do you own any pets?
He lives in Montreal, doing school. Exactly.
And if you're just now tuning in, this is part 2 of we already played the first one. So if we want to check the later one. Please feel free to check it out later. I will take a temporary pause. I did get a poor connection notification pop up, so I'll temporarily pause it for now.